Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kitty Loves LV here. Happy Friday. Oh wow, what a week. I have had such a crazy week in work. Not only was it busy as usual, but we are also moving offices. Our whole floor is being demolished and being changed into a different layout. So it has been hectic. So I'm very happy to be at the end of the week and I can come to you guys and say hi. And I've got something to show you tonight, which wasn't expected. It was something that I saw and I picked up. So just before we get started, I did do a separate video on this, but I look back on it. You didn't need a 10-minute video on this. It was just to show you the new strap that I had bought for my MCM. For my MCM. I know I say M a lot, guys. It just comes out of me. I can't help it. I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. It is a substitute for this strap, but on hindsight, I don't think I'm going to use it. I did do a video, but I'm not going to upload it, guys. It was 10 minutes of it was just not needed, really. It was this strap that I got from eBay for not even £5, but it took about 5 weeks to arrive because it came from China. But that's why China's so good. You get it for cheap, but you have to wait quite a while. And as lovely as it looks on the bag, it is a bag that I'm going to load with stuff, and it's going to inevitably come heavy. And I think a thin strap like this, as nice as it is on the bag, I don't think that it's going to be particularly comfortable, especially wearing crossbody. I did do my measurements and they did, I think, 10-centimeter increments. So I measured what I wanted. It hits perfectly on my hip, but it is just because it is so thin, I don't think it's going to be comfortable to wear. So I'm going to keep the strap and see how it goes. I am definitely going to move out of my Dior Book style tote. It has now been coming on to 2 months since I moved out of that bag, and that's amazing. That I love a bag so much, but it has to have a rest. It has to. It's not the best quality. I'm not going to lie to you guys. You can definitely tell that there's like thick kind of cardboard, not cardboard, but that kind of cardboard style. So it's now starting to warp a little bit at the top. I can see it's making this little S, so it has to have a rest. But my word, I love that bag. It fits my makeup bag and all my stuff. I don't have to take a separate bag. So that's why I was loving it so much. That's the one I was wearing with my Dior replica strap that I showed you guys a few videos back, but it has to go. Not that it has to go. It has to retire for a while and let it rest, and maybe I'll stuff it again and maybe it'll regain its shape. But it was not even £20, guys. So I mean, I can't complain. That bag has been through the ringer and has fitted so much. I just love it so much, but I definitely do have to let it rest for a bit. So yes, I did buy this. If I was maybe not using it for a work bag, maybe that's an alternative strap. But I think that the one it came with, definitely, it's wider. It'll distribute the weight better. So there we go. Not a great loss. It's only £5, not even. So guys, this one I want to show you tonight. This was Julie Kirk. Shout out to you, my girl. You'll know. Here is another Vogue purchase, aka Gerard Fashions. So the last one I showed you guys, if you guys want to know about Gerard Fashions, it's all in my Dior Book style tote that I bought. The video is up there. I will link it in the description box below. It is a shop that is seen, Julie, confer with me on this, right? Is that the word? Confer, right. You go into the Vogue shops and the I don't want to be mean, but I have to say what I see, and like catchphrase, I have to say what I see. The clientele is always, let's say the ladies are grey-haired. I don't understand why. They have the best designer dupe bags. And I asked a girl in work today, I showed her this bag and she was like, oh my God, that's so gorgeous. And it looks so much like the original, because she doesn't know the designers, but when I showed her the picture of the thing and then I went, and here's mine, and she was like, oh my God, that's great. And you know, why aren't more people going into this? And I said, well, you know, why, you know, those stores. I told her where it was and she was, oh, I know where you're talking about, because we work together, so she knows. And I said, why are the customers always elderly? And she says, oh, Kate, because of their clothes. And have to say, no, come on. I said to her, the clothes are actually quite nice. There was actually a lovely heart jumper that they had that I was going to buy back in the winter. Anything with hearts and stars, you guys know I'm obsessed with. But their fashions, like their actual clothes, are quite nice. I don't understand why it's always seen as like a older ladies store. I don't understand. But that's besides the point. I walk past, I always go maybe once or twice a month when I have a bit longer on my lunch break, maybe an extra 10 minutes. I can take the long way back to work, and I always have a little, you know, sorry, Northern Irish word coming up here, a little gansy, which means a look, in the shop window, and they have their mannequins. And then I saw these Chloe book style totes, and I was like, whoa, okay. Now, I am not a huge Chloe, it's called the Woody, I apologize. The Chloe Woody book tote that was all the rage maybe a year or so ago. I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm backtracking too much. 6 months ago, a year ago, something like that. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. It's okay, but I wouldn't pay £700 for it. No way. Or whatever it is, 700, 800, whatever. But for a dupe, definitely. So they didn't have the bigger style in this, which I wanted, but they didn't have it in this color combo. They only had the smaller version. I will put a link to all of the Chloe bags that they have, or the Chloe dupe style bags that they have. And I didn't notice this until today when I looked at it again. I spotted it yesterday, and on my lunch break today, I went in quickly after I bought my sandwich for work, went round the long way, and knew I was going to pick it up. And for some reason, even though I'd seen it yesterday and I was the only one left, I kind of knew it would already still be there. I just knew. I was like, that's going to be there, because maybe the clientele of the store didn't get that it was meant to be a designer dupe. That's what I'm trying to say. So I kind of cemented that it might be there. If it wasn't there, I would go down to the Alpi Center, which has a larger store, and maybe it would be there. But so I picked it up today, and only today did I notice, because I was thinking, how are they getting away with that? I thought maybe the accent above the E, because it was missing, that's how they got away with it. But I'm going to show it to you now, and I'm going to put it up for 10 seconds. And before I tell you, I want to see, this is just a little game, what's different about it. Let me show you. My cat's outside, sorry. If she meows, she's just looking to get back in, but I'm upstairs and I've got the window open. She'll be fine. So here is this beautiful bag. Like I said, I would have liked the bigger version. They do have the bigger version in the original canvas, like the beige. It's all on the website link I will, of course, put down below. But can you see? I'll give you 10 seconds. Do, 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 do. Chloe is spelt wrong. It's C-H-O-L-E instead of C-H-L-O-E. Guys, I did not even notice. How good is this? I think it's so funny. I did not notice it. I thought it was brilliant. I thought, good on you. You dupe me. A dupe is duping me. So good. I don't care. I was never a huge fan of this, but I just love blue, especially dark denim. And guys, look at the price. Here we go. So €47.50 or £37.50. Fantastic. I just thought it was so cute, and it did. I noticed on the original, because once I buy a bag that I wasn't really interested in, I like to go back and see, even though it's not, you know, a complete copy. But I would like to see what the difference is. I appreciate this has a zip. The original does not. So I like that. A lot of stuffing. I actually took out some stuffing and had to put it in the bin and work because it was just too much. It has a strap, guys. This lovely adjustable strap. I'm not going to bore you with it now, but just to show you, it did come with it. And It's obviously imported from China, and it says, I thought it said Chloe made in Italy. Sorry. So it says Colle made in Italy. So they even try. I love it. I just think it's great. I love Gerard Fashions because when they get bags like this, it's obviously from the kind of stores I would buy from, like DHgate and AliExpress back in the day. But you don't have to wait, my poor cat, sorry, weeks and weeks to get it. And I don't mind spending that bit extra just to have it. So this is just lovely. It's that lovely canvas. It does remind me of like denim, and I think this will be lovely too. I'm going to downsize into this tonight because it still has those summery vibes with the light beige webbing, and I don't care that it doesn't spell Chloe right. It was just the style of it. I think it's lovely. It's got the little, I'm sure this isn't real leather, but you know, the faux leather handles on it. I did look at the original online, and yes, of course, the lettering is wrong, but this seems to be really true to how the original is, apart from at the top here, there's some extra stitching to kind of make it look like a T instead. I just love analysing when I get a dupe, what it looks like against the real thing. And like I said, I really appreciate there's a zip because on the original there isn't. So there's so many colours of this, guys. On the website, there's pink, there's this beautiful green. I was so torn between this and the green, but because I wear so much blue, especially for work, I have navy trousers. Usually I have grey trousers on today because the navy ones are in the wash, but I'm such a blue girl, you know, hello, you know, so the blue was what I wanted to go with. I would have liked the bigger one, and the bigger one was only £2 more. It's so annoying, but then I have so many big bags, and this is going to force me to downsize, but it's still going to carry a lot more than you would think. I think it's going to be deceptively big for the size of it, and I love that it comes with a strap. I think it's so funny that it took me a couple of goes to look at it to go, oh, okay, I see how you can get away with it now. Because I was never a big fan of the original bag to begin with, so who cares, you know? So here is the front. There's no feet on the bottom. Here's the back. These lovely handles. And what I love, anytime I buy like a dupe kind of style bag from Gerard Fashions, I've bought a Fendi dupe, I've bought the Dior Book style Tote dupe, and I've bought this now, and I love them all. They're always such great quality. So I don't care that Gerard Fashions, I walk in and I'm always the youngest person there. I don't care. I know what I'm looking for. I know what makes my heart sing. I know what makes me happy. So, and the assistants on the till are always so lovely. They are so nice. They're so sweet. And I always have conversations to them about bags. So I love going into there. I love that it's a homegrown brand, that it's kind of Northern Ireland. I did look on the website today, and they do have a lot of branches down south, but their head office, like I said, I got my Dior Book Tote dupe from going up to their head office, which is just around the corner for me, and I would manage to get that instead of paying the £5 delivery. They kept it for me. I've told you this whole story, that's in a previous video, and it's just been fantastic customer service. So I'll keep coming back as soon as I see something. They have things like, they now have new CNC flaps like the Coco Chanel, but there's a little accent on the bottom C. So, you know, little things that they can get away with, which are obviously imported from China, but I think the quality of all these bags are really, really good, and I don't care. I think it's funny. They're good. They do the job. I don't care. I don't care. It's always fun to see something new, something I wouldn't have tried before, because I would never buy Chloe full price. It's never a brand that's really appealed to me. I never really got the Book Tote or the Woody Tote vibe. I thought it was cute, but I would never pay £700-800 or whatever they're charging for it now. So yeah, this is just a cute, you know, little dupe to go and see how I like it, and without having to worry about how it goes. You know, £37.50, you can't really, you know, be annoyed at it. So guys, I will drop the link to the bag, and there's so many colors. Check out the pink, check out the green. They're beautiful. I just wish they did the bigger sizes in those full colours instead of the beige colours. They seem to only do the bigger sizes in the beige colours, and then they have the different coloured webbing in the straps throughout in the bigger colours. So, but listen, beggars can't be choosers. So guys, this is it. I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by my cat. I'm gonna have to let her in. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a fantastic weekend. Oh my god, I can't wait to relax. Black Mirror new series, if anyone's interested, is out on Netflix. I'm gonna binge watch tomorrow night with my boyfriend, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to chilling because this has been a very, very stressful week. I actually went to bed as soon as I got home from work yesterday, and that was about 7 o'clock, and I woke up at 7 o'clock this morning. So obviously I needed it, and thankfully I did, because I hadn't set the alarm, because I thought I was only going to take a quick power nap, and I ended up sleeping 12 hours. So there you go, guys. So I'm very refreshed tonight, but you know, I obviously needed it. And the heat in Northern Ireland this week has been insane. We're just getting rain tonight after I think it was 23 days without rain. I went to Lionel, and Lionel was a lovely sunny day. Such a good night. Unfortunately, quite a lot of drunks around, which was kind of annoying, but didn't deter me from enjoying the show. So, but you would think kind of the clientele of a Lionel Richie show, being older, they would know better, but unfortunately not. But I think it's the more of the thing that maybe they're all parents and they haven't been able to go out and party for a while. Maybe that was it. But lordy loo, I mean, they must have been drinking since like noon that day. It was crazy. But he was great. His voice is going, I'm not going to lie. I did notice that in the Coronation concert, his voice is not as it used to be, but then I looked up his age afterwards. The guy is 73. I think we have to give him a break. And I can hear, I'm in Glengormley, which is about a 20-minute drive from city centre, but I can kind of hear Tom Jones. Tom Jones is at Belsonic tonight, and I can hear some bass going, so I think that Tom Jones is playing tonight. So yeah, I mean, great. Bring back the 80s artists and the 70s artists. I love it. So, right, Missy, I'm coming. So guys, thank you so much. I can't believe she can hear me from up here. I'm on the first floor. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Enjoy your weekend. You deserve it. And I'll speak to you soon. Mwah. Bye, guys.